Welcome to 2019. Congratulations. We made it. So now it's time to sit down and start making our New Year's resolutions. I don't know about you, but for me, this is always the hardest part of the new year. I can't ever seem to stay on track with the New Year's resolutions that I've set for myself. So this year, let's do something different. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor and welcome. But anyways, for today's video, I really want to talk to you guys about New Year's resolutions. I know it's that time of year where everyone sits down and they start creating goals and making resolutions for the new year in hopes that this year will be better than the last. And just like everybody else, I would sit down and do the exact same thing. But unfortunately for me, the New Year's resolution thing just did not work for me. I wasn't able to actually stick to the resolutions and goals that I set for myself, and this year I really wanted to do something different. I didn't want to start the year out negatively, feeling like a failure because I couldn't complete my resolutions or stick to them. So I really wanted to start this year off positive, and for me that was not making New Year's resolutions. And I know some of you guys out there might feel the same way as I do. I know there's a lot of people out there that can actually stick to their resolutions, and making New Year's resolutions actually works for them, and that is great. That's awesome. And if that works for you, then definitely stick with it, because what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. But I know there's also people out there that try to make resolutions and they try really hard to stick to them, and it just doesn't work. And I am one of those people. So I decided that I wanted to sit down and create this video for you guys in hopes to inspire you guys to do something a little different this year. Because I know everybody wants to accomplish their goals and everybody wants to live their best life and be the best that they can be. So I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about making a new kind of resolution in hopes that it will inspire you to do something a little different this year, so you don't feel like a failure and you don't start the year out negatively, and you can actually start accomplishing the things that you want to do with your life. So I decided that I needed to do something that would have a little bit more weight and have a little bit more meaning to myself. And for me, that was making a promise. Like, just the word promise means so much more to me than the word resolution. I decided that I was going to make a promise this year. I made the promise to make this year better, to make this year different. And I already know in the back of my head all the things that I need to do to make this year different, because obviously I can't keep doing the same things that I've been doing, because that's definitely not going to make this year different or better. It's just going to make the year the same as the year before, and the year before was just awful for me. It was a really bad year. So I want to make this year a really good year, as best as I can. And even if bad things happen, I want to handle it with grace and positivity. That is the biggest thing for me, I think, is going into this year with positivity, because I mean, bad things happen in life. That's just how life is, and you just can't handle it with negative thoughts and go at it in a negative way, because that's just going to attract more negativity into your life, and that's not what you want. I mean, you want your life to be fun and enjoyable and full of love and happiness. And when you think negative thoughts and you do negative things, it just attracts more bad things into your life, and nobody wants that. So I knew that for sure that I needed to approach everything with a really positive mindset. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that maybe instead of making resolutions this year, you make your own promise to yourself to do better or be better. Or maybe you only do one goal at a time. Maybe you decide to take one goal for January, one goal for February. You just focus on that one goal for that month. Whatever you guys decide to do, I just want to let you know that you don't have to make a New Year's resolution. I feel like that's one of the things that everybody is like, you have to do, because it's just like the tradition of the new year. Like, you start out making your resolutions and then you try to stick to it, but it doesn't always work for everybody. So I just want to let you guys know that you can do other things, and there's other options out there for you guys to accomplish all the goals that you want to do. Like, for example, I'm making a promise to just make this year better. And to be honest, it is so freeing and relieving to know that's the only thing that I have to worry about. Like, it's just so relieving. I can literally do anything in this year. I can take a dance class or learn a new language or whatever the case may be, and it will be different than the year before because I did not do those things. I wanted to do those things, but I did not do those things. So this year I'm going to try to do everything that I want to do. Well, not everything, but as many things as I can to make this year amazing. But yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys to inspire you guys a little bit. But yeah. With that said, I want to share with you guys my own little special little promise that I made for myself to kind of help me get through this year, and something that I can look back on and just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I do want to do this, and this is something that I've always wanted to do, you know? So with that said, we're going to jump right on into the promise.
I knew that this year I needed something different. I needed something that was going to hold me accountable for all of my goals. I couldn't just sit down and make a long list of goals and resolutions that I knew I wasn't going to accomplish. I couldn't take the same steps that I normally do because it wasn't getting me anywhere. The resolution thing just wasn't working for me. So I decided that I needed to make a promise. A promise that this year was going to be better. This year was going to be different. I was going to take action and try my best to live the life I wanted to live. I was going to be productive, more organized. I was going to make sure that I would do all the things that I wanted to do in life. Spend more time with my family, my animals. Just show the people that I loved that I cared about them. I was going to go to new places, discover new things, whether that be a new journal or maybe just a new memory. I was gonna learn new things, learn new languages. Maybe I'll learn to sing or learn how to play the guitar. Or maybe I'll just learn to love myself exactly the way I am. But most of all, I wanted to make this year different.
So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on future videos from me, and you can join our little family we got going on, as well as make sure to hit that little bell button. That way you get a notification for every single time I upload a video. And leave a comment down below and tell me some of your guys' goals or resolutions that you guys have for the new year. I would love to know. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.